Hello everyone, I'm Anime Master. Now, while you guys are waiting for another Sonic hacking tutorial, I figured I'd do another little kind of video. Not quite like the one that you've seen before with the whole, general guides and just basic help and whatnot. This is going to be this is something I'm going to try and see how it goes. This is basically going to be a questions and answers type of video in terms of hacking. So basically guys, if you've got a question about Sonic hacking, specifically Sonic 1 if possible, whether you're stuck on something, or you want some tips on this and this and this, I'm just gonna see how it goes. Obviously, like I said, I haven't done like loads of tutorials, so if it comes to things like what about importing art, then please be aware that I will be covering that. So if if possible, when it comes to things like what about importing other stuff, or can you tell me how to port this song, I'm in the process of doing those sort of tutorials. So if you can keep those sort of questions in minimum. So I guess like any other sort of questions, obviously, like I say, I haven't gotten into ASM programming yet, but any other sort of questions, basically I'm going to leave this up for about a week from Monday the 16th. After that week, so I guess until like next Monday, I will say, I won't be answering any other questions, and then basically I attempt to do a video where I'm sort of explaining how to do things, and I might be able to show you, okay, this is what you can do, or if you've got an issue, with like importing a sprite, or this isn't saving, for whatever reason, this is your chance. But you must be very, very clear in the comment section if possible. Please state, whatever issue, or if you just want to ask me something, to do with that. But I'm trying to keep it Sonic 1 related, because I haven't really delved into Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 hacking, Sonic 3K hacking, so I probably wouldn't be able to help you, like add a tool there. So try and keep it to Sonic 1 if possible, and make it as clear so I can understand the situation. Please don't say this doesn't work and then I have to reply to you like 10 times in order to actually find out why this doesn't work. You have to tell me what you've done, to a T, and then I could be like, okay, so let's look into it, let's see what you've done, yada yada yada, and then go from there. So I'm just going to see how this goes. If people like this idea, when I do more tutorials where I've covered more areas, and I've gone into more details, then I'll do another one where it will cover art importing, so you can ask those sort of questions in the future, and you can ask about music, and you can ask about assembly programming, and and all that stuff, and you can ask about I don't know, just like general ideas and other tips and things I might have not mentioned that you might be possibly want to get my insight on, or anything like that. Then I'll do that in the future, but this is just a little filler thing, I guess, to see how it goes. Like I said, this will be here till next Monday. I may just leave up the video, but I won't be taking any more comments on that video specifically. So get any questions in that, like I said, that you can do. But like I say, if there's anything that I haven't done a tutorial on, then bear with me, because I'll most likely be covering it. Even if it's just a question saying something like, will you be covering this? If I haven't said it yet, then that's fine. If you want to ask me, will I be covering this, I'll most likely say eventually, like how most people say to, like, I don't know, a gamer or a let's player or something, or reviewers, and they say, will you review this, are you going to play this, and most likely they'll say yeah, eventually. Well, I mean, if there's someone who's fairly popular, or some people, if they do it for a living, then they'd be like, well, yeah, I kind of got to cover it eventually. I can't tell you when, but eventually. Unfortunately, life is kind of there. My things are sort of getting quite busy, well, extra busy for me, and I'm trying to concentrate on my life. So doing tutorials takes a lot of time, video editing, and I've got 2 channels to manage as well, so yeah. But anyway guys, I'm just going to see how this goes. So what you need to do is leave your comments below in the comment section of this video, and then after a week, the next Monday, I will I won't attempt to do a response video straight away, but that will be where it ends. And then, you know, sometime after that, hopefully not too long, maybe a week at most, I will get to a response video. It kind of depends on what kind of questions that you guys ask me, I guess, how I'm going to go about answering it, if I'm going to show you guys different things and whatnot, you know, just sort of see how we go from there. But I'll try and answer, you know, every question if possible in the video, and if it means that I have to kind of split it or something, then I will. But I'll try my best. If there's any like repetitive, like if there's any questions that are very similar to each other, or you know someone didn't realize and they just kind of said the same question, then I will just skip over it, or I will just say, okay, if you just look back to this, you know, I've already answered that question. You know, then I'll say that. But anyway, guys, if you like this idea, you got any questions, leave them below. I'll try and get back to you in about a week or so, and we'll just sort of see how we go while you guys wait for the music tutorial, which will be the next thing. Definitely will be the next thing once I actually have some downtime and I can actually get back into that sort of thing. I've also got to sort out some program issues as well, but you know, I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening, and yeah, see you in about a week.